Hi guys, my name is Jacinta and today I'm here to give you some exam tips when you're studying from home. The first exam tip is to organise your study space. So from my previous video I talked about organising your study space, and that is still important, especially when you're doing exams. Study tip number 2 is to take regular breaks when you study. Now, you can vary it to what you like, but for me personally, I found that doing work for 25 minutes straight and then taking a 5 to 10 minute break helps best. There are also videos on YouTube called Study With Me where you can study along with a video and they tell you when to take breaks. Study tip number 3 is to practice old exams. They're really useful in giving you an overview of what to expect in the exams, as well as this, if you practice them in exam conditions, you can also gauge where you're at, what you need to study, where you need to improve, and what you're doing well. Study tip number 4 is to organise your notes effectively and in a way that works best for you. That could be a flowchart, or it could be, you could do it in flashcards if you like that, or you can just take them in plain old notes where you can handwrite them or type them. Handwriting is better because you're more likely to remember it. Just whichever way works best for you, take your notes so you can use them for your revision. Study tip number 5 is to explain the answers to other people. So while it's good to study with friends, they will most likely also know the content if you do a class together. So if you've got friends who aren't in your class, or you've got siblings or parents that can help you out, try explaining the answers to them, and if they can understand it, then you're probably on the right track. Study tip number 6 is to eat good meals. Now, I know that sugar's tasty and it's quite easy to grab. I mean, I still have Easter chocolate lying around and it's very tempting, but it's going to make you crash pretty quickly, and that's not good for studying or for exams. So while you're studying, try to eat good meals as well as the day of your exam. Eat a good meal so you're not hungry halfway through your exam or crashing because you've had sugar and now the sugar's gone. Study tip number 7 is to study what will be covered. So if your teacher has said this won't be examinable or something like this won't be covered on the exam, then it's probably safe that you don't need to study it or have it memorized. However, if they haven't said anything, then assume that everything is examinable. Study tip number 8 is to find out how your exam will be delivered. Now, I know for university, a lot of our exams are being converted to take home, whether that be 24 hours, an hour, a couple of days, or using a lockdown browser. If you can, find out how it will be delivered so you can prepare yourself best for that. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Yak-tastic videos. That's all the exam study tips I have for today. Thanks guys!